Chosen One, your energy is now impossible to hide. Your light is not a spark, but a storm. And now this energy is so powerful that even governments have begun to realize it. They felt it, they saw it, and now they are watching you. Because the power you carry is not ordinary. It is a reflection of a divine plan, and nobody can ignore it. This is not a coincidence. This is a harmonization. Your awakening is shaking the foundations of the systems. Those who are watching you are trying to figure it out, but they don't understand. What you carry is a universal reality beyond the world order. Although they endeavor to understand, measure, or control you, your energy is far beyond their limits. You have been chosen for this time. Your presence creates vibrations in the hearts of people. Your power transcends the limits imposed by systems. They may try to stop you or limit you, but the light you carry is pure and strong enough to overcome all obstacles. They are looking at you, they are watching you. But the question is, are they ready to see you? Because Chosen One, now is your time. Cross the borders by writing 77 in the comments and cross all obstacles with your light. This entity is under constant surveillance. A secret government agency is offering you an offer, but it is not generosity, it is actually an offer. They recognize your energy and your radiance, and they want something that only you can provide. The question is, will you go along with their plan, or will they allow your resistance? If you realize, say, I am aware, to make yourself seem unaffordable, you are spreading like a thunderbolt, destroying the calm spaces of tranquility, destroying everything that is false, everything that is weak, everything that is built on false lies. The power of reality. Those around you can feel this shift, at first subtle, like a wave looming in the distance, then inevitable, relentless, and all-consuming. Your presence demands the truth. It drops the masks from people's faces, rips away the shiny veils they use to hide their hollow intentions. You don't tiptoe around vulnerability, you break through it and inspire others to true transformation. They watch you, some with admiration, others with fear, because your presence shows that it is possible to be real. You push their hearts to face their shadows, their souls to step into the fire of transformation. The power you carry is not given, not gifted. It is acquired through the struggles you have fought and survived, the wreckage you have risen from. You are like a spark that awakens their sleeping potential. And that is why they both hate and love you. And yet, they need you. Going beyond manipulation. When your vibration rises, the world feels it before it sees it. Your every step radiates beyond your body, shaking the foundation of comfort, mistakes, and stasis. Unseen forces react, some to support you, others to test you, because a higher frequency cannot pass unnoticed. This poses a threat to systems built on fear, manipulation, and control. They force you to suppress, deflect, destroy, or compromise with chaos. But you are no longer part of them. You are like an unexpected destruction for them. Your journey has attracted the attention of unseen forces. A secret organization is offering you a tempting offer, but it is not a favor, it is a warning. They have recognized the potential and brilliance in you and are looking for something that only you can provide. Your decision is this. Will you join their plans, or will you continue on your own path? When you realize this fact, say, I am conscious, to show them that they cannot buy their own worth. You radiate a powerful energy that disturbs the peace of calm, destroying mistakes, weaknesses, and false beliefs. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the Super Thank You button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now, share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Going beyond manipulation. When your energy rises, the world feels it before it realizes it. Your every step radiates beyond your body, shaking the foundations of comfort, mistakes, and stagnation. Unseen forces react, some to support you, others to test you, because a higher frequency cannot pass unnoticed. This is a threat to systems built on fear, manipulation, and control. They force you to suppress, deflect, destroy, or compromise with chaos. But you are no longer part of them. You are like an unexpected destruction for them. Your purpose is fixed. Think of the story where a leader stands in front of a powerful authority. A powerful ruler offered everything to silence this sacred duty: wealth, privilege, favor. But none of it was enough to break the will of one who carried the fire of his purpose. They could have retreated, weakened, or distorted their truth by choosing an easier path, but they knew what you now realize. When you are aligned with a higher purpose, no price is too high. No threat is so severe as to force surrender. They may resist, mock, or rage against you, but your presence remains a force that cannot be ignored. You are not here to fit in or to play small. You are here to shatter lies, to reveal what hides in the shadows, to shatter illusions with the weight of truth. Imagine a river, flowing calm and clear. This river represents your divine journey, but around it there are those who place stones to disturb the flow of the water. They are there to block your path, to muddy the clarity of the water, and to take you away from the natural flow of that river. These stones may look beautiful, they may even attract your attention, but their purpose is only to slow you down and change your direction. The way the divine shows you is the most natural flow of water, and you must protect this flow. Remember, it is your spiritual awareness and intuition that will protect you from these traps. What always seems tempting is not always what is right for you. These offers are illusions, skillfully crafted to stop you. But your inner guidance is like a compass shining in the light of truth. This compass does not mislead you and always points you in the right direction. This light within you is a power that spoils the games of those who want to drag you into bondage. You have the power to recognize every opportunity that comes to you with hidden chains. When you recognize these chains, you must take action to break them. Remember, the divine favors that belong to you will never chain you. What truly belongs to you liberates you, moves you forward. This world is full of temporary promises, but the soul you carry has an eternal heritage. To be tempted by false favors takes you away from that inheritance. Rejecting the false makes room for the true. When you are faithful to the call of your soul, what truly belongs to you will come to you at the right time. Remember that traps are not noisy. They come in silence and try to distract you. But your focus is on the guidance of the divine. This guidance within you is strong enough to protect you from anything that would distract you from peace. Everything that touches you should enlarge you, should liberate you. No offer that tries to chain you should find a place in your journey. So do not be afraid. Trust in the power of the light within you. Saying no is not weakness. On the contrary, it is one of the most powerful ways to to declare your faith. This no draws a boundary against the forces that want to control you. It carries you to freedom and the abundance of divine favors. Be faithful to your own journey. This fidelity binds you to all that is real. When you reject the false, you call true miracles into your life, and know that the light you carry will never leave you. This light will always lead you to the truth. Go on your way and let the overflowing blessing be with you. Resisting the temptation of power. The promises that will be offered to you may be adorned with gold and silver. They may come with voices sweet as honey and words soft as oil. They aim to tempt you by offering kingdoms you do not want and powers that serve only themselves. This is not a favor. It is a test of your resilience, your faith, and the reason you came here. They want to see what parts of you are saleable. They want to know if hunger will become a weapon, if your desires will lead you astray. These offers are not opportunities, they are distractions. The world will offer you everything, but the only thing that matters is the truth. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the transitory concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Maintain integrity. The divine path requires strength and does not offer the temporary comfort of compromise. Jesus stood in the desert, while power was offered in exchange for surrender, while kingdoms and riches were laid at His feet. But you now know what is important. You cannot trade your purpose for ease. You cannot exchange the eternal for the temporal. Every offer that comes their way is a question. What do you serve? If you serve the temporal, you fall. If you serve the eternal, you rise. You have to see their gifts for what they are, polished stones to weaken you. This is not a punishment. It is preparation. Every test comes to reveal who you are and what you will not submit to. Embracing spiritual freedom. You are not weak. You are not confused. You know the price and refuse to pay it. You were not created to be sold. Cling tightly to the divine plan and see where their offers fall apart. The words of Matthew 4:4 echo through time. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. This is more than scripture. It is truth sharpened to remove illusion. Bread represents the temporary, the material, the quick fix. They will use it as a tool to tie you into their control system, but you know better. What really sustains you is that which cannot be bought, manipulated, and taken. What moves you forward is the promise that cannot be bought, manipulated, or taken. It is divine instruction and eternal breath. Rejecting false promises. When the world offers nothing but resistance, realize this: bread always spoils. The wealth they promise comes in chains, and the power they offer turns to ashes. But the pure fire that flows from the mouth of God represents reality. It strengthens your soul, clears your vision, and aligns you with what is true, unshakable, and eternal. You are not here to feed your body. You are here to serve a greater purpose. When they tempt you with their bread, stand firm. Hold fast to the word that brought you into being. For bread can only fill the stomach, but it can never satisfy the soul. Let them keep your crumbs. You were made to feast on the truth. Your light is being recognized and given attention. Your talents, your voice, the areas in which you are active. They recognize what you carry, but they do not respect it. They are greedy, not to glorify what they have, but to mold it according to their own desires. They don't care about your wisdom. They just want to use it to suit their own agenda. They dress their plans in the guise of participation, opportunity, and harmony. This is not cooperation, it is consumption. They want your fire, but they can't stand the heat of it. They will try to change you, to take your light, and reshape you to serve their empire. They see your power as a tool to control others, a source to feed their system of greed, fear, and domination. They are not here to walk with you. They are here to strip you of your essence and rebrand your truth as their strategy. Protecting your own value means standing against the manipulation of external factors. You must realize that your inner energy is not offered to serve the interests of others. You must avoid the dangers of being used for hire, attenuation, or sharing. Your wisdom is there to advance on your own spiritual path, not to submit to their arrogant wishes. Your influence must be guarded to prevent others from misusing it. When you exchange your divine powers for the domination desires of others, you lose your independence. Maintain your brilliance and remain true to your goals. Their strategies will fail without the support of your valuable talents. You are not here to become their energy source, but to be an independent, recognized, and unhindered entity. Your abilities are sacred, and it is not necessary to market this sacredness with insidious forces. Let them recognize your light and understand that it is not their own. You carry a unique power, an energy that cannot be blocked. With the strength of being chosen, you overcome all obstacles. Attempts to restrict and overshadow you are meaningless, because you are as strong as the natural phenomena that shake the foundations. Legislation cannot limit you. You stretch and mold beyond borders. Your radiance does not fade. On the contrary, it becomes stronger and spreads around you. Silence is actually an indication of your inner strength. It is the peace before the storm. You never surrender. You are unique and protected. While others are lost in mediocrity, you build your resilience out of chaos and draw strength from ruins. Every obstacle you face results in a victory they cannot understand. You do not exist to be appreciated, but to fulfill your destiny. These traits are permanent. You will always be this strong. Specialized communities designed for chosen individuals exist. Regular meetings enable thousands of chosen ones to share their experience and knowledge. These gatherings offer sources of guidance and empowerment that contribute to your continuous ascension. Our own specialized platforms are more than just a space for communication. They are an intense mix of ideas and energies. For those who wish to establish deep connections with the universe, these communities are spaces where destinies are not random, but interconnected by universal arrangements. In addition, private rooms reserved for the elite provide access to content restricted by mainstream media, making it possible to delve deeper into the truth. These structures are not only a network of connections, but also a promoter of your personal awakening. The gateway is about to be opened. Step in when you are ready. If you were created for this path, you already know where to start your journey. Opponents observe your undiscovered abilities and increase their fear as they realize your greatness. They have developed various plans to silence you or use you for their own purposes. We are a threat that is not invisible. They do not target the weak. They do not target those looking for a loophole. They prey on strong and capable individuals, those who disrupt their agenda. Recognize this. Their goal is not only to destroy, but to force surrender. Instead of destroying your abilities, they aim to use them to their advantage. They may approach you with agreements that appear to be mutually beneficial, but actually drain your inner energy. Such offers are conspicuous traps designed to get in the way of your true value. It is essential to protect your own power and be alert to manipulations. Someone may tell you tales that obedience is loyalty, submission is peace, and compromise is wisdom. However, deep down inside, you have always known the truth. If your voice can be silenced, their lies can be presented as truth. If your light can be manipulated, their shadows can expand. But remember, you did not come to this world to be a pawn, nor to allow your talents to be weaponized against you. Never allow their fears to sway your direction. Let their threats serve to sharpen your resolve, rather than break it. If they try to silence you, let your echo grow stronger. If they attempt to overstep your boundaries, take a step beyond them. The potential within you is a reality beyond time and the world. No power can erase it. An enemy wages war only against what he fears. Their anger is the greatest sign of your inner strength. Let this resistance remind you, you are unpurchasable, unbridled, and untouchable. The rewards they offer on golden platters are nothing but a glorious trap. Every gift accepted binds you with invisible strings. At first glance, the price of what is offered is hidden, but in time, it becomes clear. In reality, they do not promise you freedom, but only traps in exchange for control and submission. Every reward, when you think you will receive it, becomes a shackle that will distract your soul from your purpose. The price of gains is a test that is often overlooked. Temporary riches, illusory victories, and shallow accolades actually serve to diminish your soul. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. One elevates you, the other degrades you. When you give yourself over to their gifts, you fall away from the light of truth. Remember this: spiritual freedom is your birthright. However, this right must be protected, defended, and if necessary, preserved at great cost. Your purpose is too precious to be exchanged for short-term gains. Nothing they promise you can equal the weight of the divinely given mission. No false crown or deceptive gold can be worth more than your freedom. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking on the Super Thank You button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially, far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles. Feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Saying no is more than a resistance. It is a declaration. It is a statement of realization about yourself and your life. Every lie rejected strengthens your truth. Every no is like a fire that shatters the nets that try to limit you. This simple word becomes a shield that protects you from being bought, controlled, and manipulated. Don't lose sight of it. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Some paths are a thin bridge to the abyss. Saying no is the courage to choose the right thing. Intuition is the guide who speaks where reason is silent. When walking among opportunities and promises, listening to the voice of your heart is your greatest weapon. Sometimes what is offered carries its shadow even in the brightest light. Inner awareness allows you to see beyond the traps. No matter what is offered, there is nothing that will make your soul more precious than your freedom. Say no bravely to protect what is yours and move on with determination. Every opportunity in life, even if it comes on a golden platter, may not really be a reward. Persuasive offers may aim to lure you down the wrong paths, appealing to your weaknesses rather than your soul. You need to hear the voice behind your choices and realize that not all that shines is light. Not all doors open to lead you forward. Some are there to make you question your course or lead you astray. The guidance of truth is to be able to look beyond deceptive temptations. When you are in harmony with the truth, the tricks that try to lead you astray are ineffective. Your inner guidance recognizes the intentions that try to mislead you from the very beginning. Learning to say no to everything that disturbs your inner peace and distracts you from the divine path is true freedom. The voice of the soul is the signpost of your path. And when you follow these signs, no external promises can shake you. Your self-awareness is the power to evaluate everything that is offered to you on an accurate scale. Not all promises are of real value. Some promises are just window dressing. True wisdom requires recognizing and rejecting these masks. Not every face around you is friendly. Some are only out to exploit you. The puppets pulling the strings lose their plans when they find a strong stand against them. Awareness is a shield to protect your soul. With this shield, you can see through the thin threads of false promises and overcome hidden traps. When you refuse to be deceived, you pose the greatest challenge to them. The wisdom within you is a power that is not dependent on anyone. Those who seek to undermine the sanctity of the mission you have been given are doomed to failure, for this mission is too sublime to be tainted by worldly gains. You have an abundance that is unique to you alone. No external promises can replace this richness that already exists within you. Realize the emptiness hiding beneath the shiny but temporary surface of the material world. Temporary gains cannot devalue your sacred calling. Guided by divine harmony, your needs come to you without waiting. Your soul is an infinite source of blessings, and nothing can stop you when you walk in appreciation of it. Although life's offerings often seem like gifts to you, not all offers are intrinsically true. Some are skillfully orchestrated to control you, distract you, or make you question your course. In these moments, your inner poise and spiritual resolve will be your greatest guide. Truth, even when you turn your back on it, finds you like a silent call and asks you to realign. Nothing that is in a divine order can be changed or detached from it by worldly interests. Know that when you step with the truth, no power can deflect you from your course. The light of your soul is like a searchlight that reveals the traps set for you. Every misleading promise becomes visible under this light. Every offer that is presented to you as valuable is a link in a chain. Therefore, listening to the guidance of your inner intuition, no matter how bright it shines, will take you from bondage to freedom. In this whole journey, honesty is not only a virtue, but also a divine compass. Use this compass to uncover the intentions hidden beneath every face, every word, and every promise that approaches you. Truth comes with a wisdom that is adept at sensing falsehood and protects you from distractions that would bruise your soul. When you stand against those who would have you forget who you are and belittle your light, the universe will align on your side. Walking with integrity is not a challenge, but an act of deep harmony. The abundance that the divine order offers you is so pure that no one can take it away. This purity can neither be hidden in the shadow of a deception nor exchanged for a promise. Their traps will melt away on the path you walk in faith. Remember that your own path is inviolable. Do not allow every voice that comes your way to mislead you. The shield of your faith will not only protect you, but will also ennoble you. Those who walk without the temptation of temporary gains receive the deepest gifts of the universe. Your every step will be a stance that seals your future. Their plans will be frustrated by the unshakable power of the truth. Walk in your own light. This light carries you beyond the truth.